Alan, a great result and deserved that draw to take Solihull back to Darlow on Wednesday.
That's what I said to the lads. I think they fully deserve what they got. If not, we could have probably won it in the end. The two chances that Cams has there, one of them goes in, you come away winning the game. And I think you look at it, we're dug in. You've seen their style. It's very competitive, very combative, and you've got to deal with it. Really disappointing in both the goals. The first one, as I say, it was just a one lump forward and we didn't track with midfield runner. Second one from a set play, and that's a disappointing thing. And when they've got so many big lads, it's hard to combat it when we haven't got as many big lads. So, but I thought the lads deserved everything that they got today, and I say it would have been better if we'd won it. But hopefully we can get them back to Blackwell there, get the big following from Darlington fans, and hopefully we can get a decent result there.
We waited 4 months to Will Hatfield to score, and it was a lovely goal to see, wasn't it?
It was a great goal. I was delighted for the kid. As I say, we're on to him, and I think he's just finished it off there. That's all the midfielders have scored a goal. We're just waiting for one of the centre halves to score now. I think Alex is the only one who's scored. So, no, I'm delighted for Will. As I say, he's been fantastic since he's come in. Will epitomises everything that you want from someone in your team, and he fully deserves it. I think you could see what it meant to him when his celebration there. But I'm delighted with the kid.
They go back to 2-1, but our lads kept on going, didn't they? He put on the 3 subs, injected some pace into the forward line, and it worked out for Jack Lambert to score. Yeah, the plan was always to try and stay in the game and bring Jared and Jack on once the game had got stretched, and use Jared's manipulation of the ball, what he does extremely well. He travels with the ball extremely well, and Jack is such a clever footballer. He opens defences up, and the pair of them come on and they change the game. I think you could say Asagi come on, done extremely well, just sitting in front of the back four again. I had to take Tom off, I had to take Joe off because it looked as though we could have probably lost a player the way decisions were going against her, but I had to do that, and the lads have come in, done fantastic, and you can't fault them. You mentioned there about taking Tomo and Joe off and saving them from a second yellow, but there was an incident in the first half when their lad had been booked, and then a couple of minutes later he also committed a foul referee way play on, and I think he forgot all about booking him again. I think it wasn't great. Let's be honest, some of the decisions, I think we just had a chat there. The first one, within 5 minutes, their lad heads it out quite clear as day here, and he gives them the throw in. So I knew it was going to be a bad day at the office from then, and I said to the lads, we've just got to ignore what's going on with the referee and the officials, because nothing went our way, and we've just got to dig in. And I thought the lads were immense. They deserve everything they get at the minute, and we've got to continue that. And if we do, anything can happen at Blackwell on Wednesday. Yeah, Jack there took his goal really well, didn't he? Coolish, I think, his side footed in. It was a great finish, and the keeper done well because he'd narrowed it up extremely tight. But Jack, he's got that quality. He's just put it through his legs. He knew what he was doing, and so calm and composed, and delighted for the kid. And hopefully I can get to extend his loan to keep him here for another month and give him with different options. I need these different options, and yes, I need a centre forward. Everyone knows that, but they're not cheap, so I've got to try and combat that with what I can bring into the club. And as I say, there will be a couple of new arrivals very shortly, and they're going to be needed because now it's 2 games a week for 4 weeks, Alan. Yeah, it is. It didn't help having to play this game on Wednesday. I could have done without it, to be honest, but listen, I'd rather play than train. At the end of the day, it keeps them ticking over. We can keep the lads working, and it can be a good run. If we can manage to nick a win on Wednesday night, then it gives the lads a massive boost going into that Christmas period. But like you see, I'm going to have to need every single one of these players over this Christmas period, because anything could happen. But it's a great boost, isn't it, again, coming away to a National League team who was 5th in the table, don't forget, who played in the second round of the FA Cup, and so to draw here and take them back up to Blackwell Meadows, it's another good feather in the cap. I think it's brilliant. When you look, I think they've lost 1 game at home this season. Two games, and when you look at that, for us to come here and be disappointed not to come away with a win, I think it speaks volumes to the lads. And as I say, I know what I've got. We've let the standards drop a few times. We know that, and the lads know that. They get to know that from us, the staff and everything, and the fans obviously let them know that. So we know what we've got in there, and we know we're going to go from strength to strength, and we need the fans. We've got to keep believing in what we've got, and if we do it together as a group, then God knows where it can take us.